Hi guys, so today I have two fun new sets to share with you from Diamond Press. These are available now on HSN. They did send these items free of charge from my review, and of course all opinions are my own. Any links that I have there in the description box would be affiliate links, which means I would make a small commission if you were to purchase items to those links. So, I thought these would pair together really well. This is the stamp and die kit. It's called Quilt. And then we have the Diamond Press Embossing Folders Flower Patch. So let's check these out. So we'll have like a background, and then we can have this as our topper. Oh, and already I think this will work real well, because look at this. It looks quilted on its own right there. It kind of has that reminiscent feel of that. Let's open these guys up. So these are Slimline and A2 size embossing folders. And if they're the same as what they normally do, I think the embossing area is probably 4 by 5 1/4. Yep, 4 by 5 1/4 on the smaller ones, the A2 size, and on the larger, it looks like 8 3/4. Oops, by 3 7/8, almost 4 inches. So let's check these guys out. So with these embossing folders, we have this beautiful, I would say kind of geometric pattern, but kind of tufted, quilted look. Really pretty. Oh, look at this one with the little birds. It looks very like the edge of a handkerchief or something, but really sweet lace edge on that. It looks so real, like realistic, so cute. And we have a butterfly embossing folder. So pretty. Love butterflies, of course. Oh, look at this one. It has like little sprigs and things and a little circular kind of motion, you know. Really cool. So you can definitely put something in there as a center, or like a focal point there in the center. And then the one we had seen earlier, so cute with the little posies and then the little quilted area. Really nice size. Oh, and this beautiful background, all kinds of florals. Just full of florals, really sweet. And then this one here, it's kind of like, maybe like a daisy. So this one reminds me more of like a sunflower, but then when you see from the side, it looks a little different. Just like a bigger flower with little stems. That's really cool. And then this last one, ooh, look at this. Like medallion type prettiness here. That's really, really like regal, really cool. So maybe we'll try a couple of them out just so you can see a couple of them, and then we'll use them on the project. And then this is, like I said, the quilt set. Aw, look at this. Okay, well, let me open this up. This definitely wants some paper piecing, but if you don't want to, if you just like the outline like of the frame, you can just pop that on top of, you know, the paper, or if you have a square die, you can just cut a piece of paper that'll go right behind it perfectly, and then you'll have that color coming through, right? But look at that. And you guys, I used to quilt all the time, and I don't know if it's gonna have the name on here, but I know this one's Log Cabin, right? And I don't remember the rest of them, but I'm sure it's like Star, because it's basic. And then this other shape here, but I don't remember them right now. Too bad. I know we used to make like the wedding ring one, but yeah, that's the one I recall. But anyway, so we have the quilt instruction sheet. So they're showing again, of course, you could, you know, paper piece into it. And this one's actually really fun, because depending on how you use the colors, it could be like, okay, everything on this side's, let's say, red or something, and everything on this side's black, or these are all red, this is all black. So it has more color blocking, or like this triangle area in this one. So that's how we used to play with them. And then, of course, the beautiful little star there. And this guy here, so I know they have traditional names, I don't remember them, sorry. It has the word sunshine and hello, and then little flowers and a little banner. So on the back they're showing just wanted to say thinking of you, or just wanted to say thank you. You know, when life gives you scraps, make a quilt. I love that. Sending you sunshine, just simple, you know, hello to make you smile. So if you want to make it like Slimline, you have a couple of them. You know, you have your A2 size here. Really sweet. So let's check these out. I'll give you a quick measurement. They do come with the cutting folder for the marquee, and that's what that is, because I do get that question. And of course, if you have the marquee, that's great. And if you have any machine that cuts thin metal dies, you can cut these thin metal dies. So it looks like it's a 3-inch square. I'm assuming they're all the same. And then again, the little flowers. Look how cute. It has like a little notch in the leaf. I love that. Just a little variation, something different. And the wording is a nice size too, so that's great. And then we have the stamps again. When life gives you scraps, make a quilt. Just as simple, and then to make, you know, all those different things that we saw. Thank you, sending you, thinking of you, thank you so much. So SEW, of course, sending warm thoughts. Oh, it's cute. I was just gonna say, I'm wearing 2 sweaters, and maybe you'll see my other sweat. Well, maybe not, but it's 30 degrees right now. It's like almost 6 o'clock in the morning, and I don't know what happened. We got a cold chill coming through. And that's very rare. Freezing temperatures out here in Southern California. All right. What I'm going to do is grab some papers, and we'll try out some of the embossing folders, and then we'll create a card. Okay, I'll be right back. So I have some pieces of paper cut down, and we'll try these out. So for this first one, this is just kind of lightweight, basic white paper. It's not super lightweight. Maybe heavyweight, but not like extra heavyweight. That helps. And so I'm going to run this through and see how it does, and if it feels like I need to add a shim, I will do that. You know, just take a peek. Aw, look how pretty. So that looks great. And then of course that's the deboss side. I'll try to let that focus with a little shadow so you can see better. So pretty. Alright, and this one is just like Recollections paper, which is some of the thinnest paper I have, so we'll see how it does. I do have a piece of pearlescent paper that's pretty thick, and I think I'm going to spray it with a little bit of water before I run it through. Yeah, so this is super thin paper. As you can see, it's just barely etched. So let me grab... Does that fit? I just need a scrap of paper right quick. Okay, so this is just a scrap of paper. I'm going to put it on top. You can put it inside the folder too if you want, but I'm just going to place it on top and roll this through. Oh. So a long time ago, sorry, that little gold guard had popped off, and every once in a while it'll pop out. That's much better. You can see that. Okay, and this one here, let me just pop that back in. Is pearlescent paper. I'm just wondering if I might spray this one too. And then the other one's even thicker, so let's just give this a little spray. I'm just using a little spray bottle. A little water here. It doesn't have to be soaking wet, just a little something to help you break up the fibers. And we'll see how it does. Like I said, it's a little bit thicker paper. Yep. I go slowly just so the camera doesn't shake too bad. You can kind of feel the pressure, so like I knew this was going to be pretty great. Oh, you can see how pretty. That is a gorgeous little floral. I just love the way it's so full, like just so many flowers all over. And this guy is probably the thickest paper. I would say maybe it's like a 300 GSM, and I'm gonna nope. Spritz with a little water. It is kind of coated, so it's gonna take a little bit of time to absorb that. And I'm just gonna place this in here. And I cut this one. I think is 8 1/4 by 3 1/4, and the other one was 8 1/2 by 3 1/2. Oh, I guess if I want to keep it centered because of the way the paper is, I should just bring it up a little bit here and there. Yeah, this one might be a little tight. We'll see. Wow, check that out. Looks like gilded, like, that's pretty cool, because you could run a piece of paper that's just like a plain color through it and then maybe put some gilding wax or something on it, but like, look at that. Just already looks amazing with that silver paper. And it is double-sided silver paper. So pretty. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna put some of these items away here, and then I'll bring out the quilting dies. Okay guys, so what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to use one of the star pattern ones. Like I said, I mean, just so many fun ways. They can look so different depending on the papers you use. I mean, this is just reminding me so much of when I have a lot of quilt tops that need to be made into quilts, which I think is typical of quilters. What happens is you make those beautiful tops and then you're like, oh, okay, we'll get around to the quilting soon. Like this one, you know, I said it's like a star pattern, and the more I look at it, I'm like, this is an 8-pointed star, but they're both really 8-pointed stars, but it just depends. And there was like Ohio star. There's like all these different ways that you can change up the pattern or the way it looks or how you color these in. Like, let's say these 3 are all the same, or let's say these 2 are different, but this one and this one, or this one has stripe paper, and over here you put it in the other direction, or however, it just looks really fun. Let's say like Wild Goose Chase. I don't know. So much fun. So I'm gonna use this one though today. And I think, I grab these papers and let me see if I remember. Okay, I think I'm gonna, for the actual frame of it, like this stitched frame, just the whole thing, I'm gonna cut it from just this cream colored paper. Typically whenever I made quilts, I would use like white or cream color or black like borders or these kind of things. It just, you know, depends what you want to do. Of course, I'm doing this cream colored paper. And then for the accent piece, I'm gonna use yellow and gold. And then for these little areas that are just kind of like these outside blocks, I'm going to use like white paper. So I am first going to run it through this so we have this ready to go. We'll put it on our card base and then we'll build in the paper piecing, okay? So I'm just going to run this through and I'll be right back. So I have this guy. And again, when I go to use the actual pieces, I'll be very careful to keep those pieces where I need them. But for now, we can just pop this guy out. Oh my gosh. And let me grab a card base. So I'm making an A2 cut size card today. So I already cut down a piece of black, kind of like matte paper. So A2, again, 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4 if you're making your own card base. I cut a piece of black cardstock to 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. So it's just inside there. And then I'm going to use that piece that we embossed earlier, the white piece, as my topper. And then for the sentiment, I think I'll do a little stamping with that little like banner tag piece, and then maybe one of the words. Some people stamp right on something that's embossed too. It might work out for you. But since it has so much texture, you probably want to do like use a precision press so you can keep stamping in case you need to get in some areas again. And I'll put this guy down. A little bit higher up there. Okay. And then I think I'm going to put this up here, basically as a focal point, right? And then down here I'll have our sentiment. Oh, that's so sweet. So I'm just going to put some glue on this. How cute would that be to make it into like a shaker? You know, a classic quilt pattern or block and make it trendy, more trendy. Okay. And that looks pretty good. I'm kind of looking at the embossing and having that help me line it up. Okay. Sorry, got something in my throat. What's really cute, actually, I was gonna, you know, I'm gonna paper piece this and I'm gonna paper piece the white part, but maybe I'll leave it because of the little texture that's there. Huh, we'll see. We'll start off with this centerpiece and then I'll go from there. So what I'm gonna do is run this through with this yellow scrap of paper. And we'll piece those pieces in, and then we'll piece in the orange. So I will be right back. So, nice big pieces. Again, you know, if I pick this up, pretty much everything stayed there, which is great, because what I can do from this point is just pop out the ones that I want to use. And again, I mean, it's going to always look different. If you do both of these yellow, maybe both of these orange, both of these yellow, both of these orange, or what yellow, orange, or whatever pattern you want, or these both yellow and these both orange. So it just changes up the pattern. I'm going to do yellow, orange, orange. So yellow, yellow, orange, yellow. And those are the ones I need. And you guys know I do this very easy. I will come in, put glue there and here, and here, just to have it ready. So every other one. I know last video, I guess depends when you see this video or when I released the other one, I did a little piecing and I had said that it took me 2 minutes and everyone's like, oh, it's gonna take me 45. But honestly, look at, I mean, you guys, I try to make it as quick and easy, and that's why I put the glue in the space instead of glue on the smaller piece or whatever. I mean, that's it. I'm gonna do the exact same thing with the orange. I'm gonna run it through and just pop, 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 and I'll be right back. Do love the look of that quilted, and that's the other thing, we could use this embossed piece of paper, run it through with that dye, and then you can pop in the quilted pieces in whatever colors you want. I mean, honestly, that'd be really, really cute. I think I'm gonna leave it like this. I really like the look of that, so we're gonna keep it that way. But otherwise I would have run it through and then used the little corner pieces and these pieces in whatever color white was I was going to use. And so right now what I want to do is let's see here. I think I want to use, well, that is a question, because I do sending you. And sunshine, because I think that's what it reminds me of. I think I'll cut out the sunshine in gold, and let me think about what I want to do as far as the sentiment, the first part of it, okay? I'll be right back. Alright. Oh my gosh. You know, maybe I will stamp right on this. Now, if I was thinking about doing that, I would have done it before, but I do like that, and then that way I can put sending you, and we'll see about the texture and all that. So let me clean up a little bit, and I'll be right back. Just eyeing this, I would want it to be about there, my stamp, so I'm going to take this and my press here. And I know this is a lot of thickness, so I'm probably not even going to use the magnets, but hopefully if I keep it lined up right there, what I will do is I will tape it a little bit. It's a little bit of washi here and there, just the smallest amount. And I'll just get rid of these. And we have sending you, and that's where I would want it. I'm going to pick that up. I'm going to use some VersaFine ink. Ooh, not bad. Aww. I think that's pretty good. Because again, it's quilted, obviously we have the texture there. And then I'm going to just put some glue on the back of this, probably on the back of my hand, and just glue that down right there. Okay guys, and that is our card, and you know, we still have, yeah, obviously the other blocks to play with. We have the little flower dies in there. I mean, so much to do. Look at that. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I have some images coming up. Thank you so much, Diamond Press, for sending these items for review. I'll have the links in the description box, and I'll see you guys at the next one. Bye now.